country tomorrow, education is key. So that's why we're taking 30 hours to dig into issues of concern. I've put 3 on the table. The 3 I've put on the table are all about K-12 education. I had colleagues at the hearing who asked searching questions about higher education, the cost of higher education, student loan debt. What's the right way to deal, with debt? How do we make college less expensive? These are critical issues too. I'm very passionate about career and technical education because my dad was a welder and I ran a school in Honduras that taught kids to be carpenters and welders. This is a big and important job. But there's some, while you cannot, it's such a big and important job, it would be wrong to expect any person to be an expert on all of it. That would not be a fair hurdle to set for somebody. You're going to have to come in and bring an expertise in and then hire good people to work with you. But I do think there are some kind of fundamental threshold questions. Can you support and be a champion for public education? That seems fundamental. Do you believe in equal accountability for everybody that gets federal dollars? That seems fundamental. Do you believe that kids with disabilities should be able to get this kind of education? That seems fundamental. And in those areas, Ms. Devos did not succeed. I voted for a number of the cabinet nominees of President Trump. I'm not standing here taking the position that I'm voting against all of them. In fact, I've voted for quite a few. Because even if they would not be people that I would nominate, President Trump's the president, and he's entitled to have his own team. But the advice and consent function of the Senate means, in certain cases, if people do not seem to meet those threshold criteria for being able to do the job and do it well, that's how you exercise advice and consent and express opposition to a nominee, and that's what I'm going to do in this case. And with that, Madam President, I yield the floor.